So today we're going to be installing some LED headlights on my car. This is something I've wanted to do for some time. It's just seemed like they've been out for a while, but you know, the price was a little high and I just didn't think the technology was really there. And now the price has come down. I still don't know if the technology is really there, but these are them. So I paid 34 bucks for them. So if they don't work, I don't really, not much invested, you know. I mean, you can get a set of halogens for more than that. They say that they're waterproof, which I find kind of difficult to believe because there's exposed wires and, you know, solder right there. I mean, they could have dipped it in some sort of waterproofing or some sort of coating. I don't know. I haven't really tested to see if it does have some sort of coating or not, but it also has a built-in fan to keep it cool, which is cool. These are the drivers that they come with, which are fairly small. And that's really all you get in the box. The box is fairly empty. There's no instructions, just some foam and a box. And they actually came all hooked up already, so, or connected to the ballast anyway, or drive, or whatever the heck you want to call it. These ones are 6000K, they're 12 or 24 volts. These are the H7 bulb, which is what my vehicle has. So I've had xenon HIDs for years now, and they're not bad. They just don't like, they take a while to warm up. You know, you click them on and they gotta get bright. And I've been having issues with mine for like the past 2 years, where sometimes only one of them will come on. So I've gotten pretty used to checking my headlights in the bumper on the car in front of me, and I found that if you flick the lights on and off really fast, like 6 or 7 times, it for whatever reason I guess it warms up the bulb, you know, from it trying to start, and it'll start up. So but this isn't about xenon HIDs, this is about LEDs. So anyways, like I said, I paid 34 bucks for these, and you can kind of tell they're not the nicest looking, you know, thrown together in some factory overseas. But the thing I find interesting is the connector on it. If you live over here in the United States, that might look kind of familiar. It is the perfect size to fit into a standard US 120 volt outlet. Don't do that. They'll surely blow up. If these don't work out, I'll try it for you. I will plug it into a 120 volt outlet and see what it does. But yeah, fire one up for you here. So anyways, there it is. It's really bright. Little fan in there spinning. And the fan actually gets faster as it warms up, and they do get really warm, I've noticed. So. So here's the old HID ballast. You can tell they do make slim ballasts. These are fairly old ballasts. You can tell the difference in size between the LED driver and the ballast. Like I said, they do make a slim version. I just never had very decent luck with the slim ballast. So these ones were 55 watt HIDs. You can tell the bulb is pretty, I don't know what exactly you'd call that, but when these come from the factory, they're pretty clear. You can see right through that little glass bulb in the middle. See, there's some burning it. So these are really, really cheap bulbs, so I'm not all that surprised. I don't believe that we're going to be able to reuse all of this stuff. The HIDs came with a nice little rubber ground with all the wires running through it, so you could drill a hole in your cap and seal things back up. But the new ones don't really come with that. It looks like I should be able to feed everything through that hole, so I can still reuse the cap at least, help keep some of the moisture out. I don't believe we're going to be able to reuse the cap anyways because it's got that giant fan on the back of the bulb. I'm not sure that it's going to fit, plus if it's all sealed off, I mean you're going to have a little bit of airflow there, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Somebody will tell that the HID is like flickering, and that's what they do when they have low voltage. It's getting worse. It's like a strobe light. So yeah, as you can tell, it's a nice white bulb. It actually seems pretty bright. The HIDs, they used to be white, but now they're kind of yellow, which I think has something to do with the fogging on the inside of that bubble. It works. Let's change out the other one now. One thing that I would like to point out is that these are hard to get in because, you know, they only go in one way. You got this little notch you gotta line up, and then you got that clip, the metal clip that has to go over it. Like with these bulbs, you see how nice and open it is on the back? So that clip can just kind of flip over and lock into place. Whereas these bulbs have this gigantic fan and heat sink assembly, so you gotta kind of muscle it in there, you know, kind of bend it out and around and then get it back in and clip it into place. Not impossible, but just thought I'd point that out. There they are. Get some shots at night driving around. But it's kind of interesting because there were 4 different sides to the bulb. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it up on camera. There it is. You can actually see like the X pattern of where the 4 bulbs are if you look right at it. But they seem pretty bright, just about as bright if not brighter than the HID.